Let's get into Liam Payne. Now, a few weeks ago, we did a deep dive on Liam Payne's death and the people who are responsible. If you have not seen that podcast, definitely go and check it out. So it seems like Roger, this sketchy guy named Roger, who was friends with Liam Payne, is now off the hook because he was being charged with manslaughter in Argentina. Wednesday, the judges dropped the manslaughter charges against Roger and 2 other hotel workers after the court ruled there was nothing the trio could have done to save Liam. Roger, of course, was so relieved, telling TMZ he's happy this is finally over. And just to remind you guys, Roger was a constant in Liam's life. He had communication with Liam's father. He was there day to day. He was there several times the day that Liam jumped off of that balcony or fell off the balcony.
Charges against Liam Payne's friend and 2 hotel workers have been dropped. Rogelio Roger Norres and 2 staff members at the hotel in Buenos Aires, when the One Direction star fell to his death on October 16th, had been charged with manslaughter. But appeal court judges have now cleared all 3 and reversed the earlier decision to charge them. The pair, accused of selling Liam cocaine before his fall from the Casa Sur Palermo hotel, will remain in prison after being told they still face prosecution and probable trial.
The judge says that Roger had no role in Liam obtaining and consuming alcohol and could not have stopped Liam's fall from the balcony. The judge also says that Roger could have possibly prevented Liam from buying drugs and alcohol that made him intoxicated if he had stayed with the singer at the time. So saying that, Roger, you probably could have saved your friend, but we can't put blame on you for this. But the judge did note that even if Roger had taken those extreme precautions, Liam would have gotten his hands on substances anyways because he is addicted. The judge went on to say they found no proof that the 2 hotel workers acted in thoughtless or reckless or merely negligent behavior before Liam died. So everyone is getting their hands wiped clean of his death. I mean, it seems like there's no one who's being held accountable. And maybe there's no one who is accountable because it's years of trauma of him being in One Direction, him being famous, him using substances that led to his demise. There is some extra drama going on though, especially between Roger and Liam Payne's father, Jeff. Now, before we even get into this, I can't stand how Jeff is spelled. Sorry, shout out to all the Jeffs out there, the Geoffs. I just want to say Geoff. But yes, his name is Jeff, and Roger and him got into it. Actually, I believe Roger sued Jeff for defamation because Jeff was pretty much blaming Roger for Liam's death. Roger appeared on TMZ Live saying that even though Liam's dad is the reason why he faced charges in Argentina, he's holding no grudges. But for that defamation lawsuit to go away, Jeff needs to show some real remorse. Roger tries to understand Jeff's actions, acknowledging to us that there's no greater loss than losing a child and how that feeling of responsibility could drive someone to blame others even when they don't have all of the facts.
Like, you may have gone too far, so maybe it's better to just settle everything, wrap up like the whole thing and just go, you know what? Like, maybe I shouldn't have said something and I'm sorry and that's it.
You're suing him for Liam's dad for defamation.
Keep in mind that Roger has a lot of money. He comes from like a tech millionaire, billionaire background. So if he's going to sue Jeff, he's going to sue him hard with the most expensive lawyers that money can buy.
Sounds like what you're saying is, give me an apology and it goes away.
100%. They know that. And that was my position from day one.
Roger shares that he attempts to reach out to Jeff, emphasizing that he's not seeking money, just trying to tie up loose ends so he could finally put this chapter behind him. He also discusses the grief he's been carrying, admitting that amid the legal chaos, he's never fully processed Liam's death, but now the charges against him have been dropped. He's ready to finally confront the loss, which is really heartbreaking. I mean, my condolences go out to everyone, including his girlfriend, who we haven't really heard much from. I have a feeling we will hear her speak someday, but she's probably still healing and figuring out what her life is like now after Liam's gone. Let's get into Northwest. Now, I know we already talked about the Kardashians, but I want to briefly bring up Northwest. So the Kardashians have come out with a new season, and during one of the episodes, North was featured in The Lion King as Simba, which a lot of people were questioning because we haven't really seen too much talent from that department. Kim told the cameras that she already knew what was coming, that she's not Whitney Houston, duh. Not Kimberly shading her own daughter before she goes on stage saying, my daughter's not Whitney Houston, so she's ready for the feedback.
I'm so happy I'm doing this. I already know what's coming, that she's not Whitney Houston. Duh. I know she got the job because of her parents. North is the moment. They want to see Northwest on a TikTok, on a this, on
Yep.
anything, because she's a personality, a performer. And if anyone wants to hate on a child that is having the time of their lives, you.
At least Kim recognizes that North did, in fact, get the job because of her parents. I don't think North is really the moment right now. She's still a child. Let's not put that on her. While North's performance of I Just Can't Wait to Be King did get some pushback on social media, with users arguing the performance wasn't up to the caliber of other Broadway stars, Kim felt nothing but pride. Of course she did. I hate the outfit too because everyone else has a nice outfit and her lion outfit looks like a Walmart like PJs. I heard that she didn't do much of the rehearsing either. You could tell everyone else is dancing around. She's like, where do I go? Wow. Kim said it was such a proud mom moment to see her child have so much fun and not be nervous at all. She's so proud of herself. She did a great job. Anyone that's hating on a kid is just a hater. She's not there to be Mariah Carey. I love how she keeps name dropping like really like professional singers. Like, okay, yeah, we understand. She's also a child. Let's get into Drake Bell. Now you guys know we have a long history with Drake Bell on the main channel, which is, interesting. I've had my own discussions with him before. Drake Bell is furious with Hollywood for keeping the doors wide open on those who defend abusers, calling out actor Taran Killam as a prime example. It looks like, we all know Drake's story about what happened at Nickelodeon with Brian Peck. It was disgusting. We first exposed it on my YouTube channel back in 2023 before anything had come out. Maybe it was 2022. I think maybe this guy, this actor, Taran, is one of those who wrote a letter in support of the man who touched and harmed Drake Bell, which is why he posted this photo read a letter defending an abuser, and Hollywood will always hire you. As we reported, it looks like he and several other A-listers vouched for Brian Peck during his 2004 sentencing, asking for leniency on his his sentence to go to prison for harming a 14-year-old Drake. That is disgusting. Even though Drake has his own problems, my heart goes out to him because it takes a lifetime to heal from that.
Has anyone reached out to you to say, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have written that letter?
I've had a couple of people reach out. Will Friedle, Ryder Strong. I had really long, in-depth conversations with them, and I, it's interesting. I didn't know if I wanted anyone to reach out to me.
So what was it like when they reached out?
It felt really nice. I was really taken aback by the feeling that I got because I didn't know how I was going to react.
Brian Peck was sentenced to 16 months behind bars and required to register as an offender. Yet that did not stop Disney from later on hiring him to work on the show Sweet Life and Zack and Cody, which I'm being so serious, guys. Like, can you imagine? Like, how does the offender get hired at a kids television show? I mean, damn, we need a deep dive into the Sprouse twins, huh? I wonder what they had gone through. Thank you for watching this clip from the Let's Get Into It podcast. To view the full episode, visit the link listed below.